gives his Seb a nice lane here, at least from the start, because this can be a little bit frustrating to play against. First blood happens every time. No tail. They're going to toss back GH, and does he end up going down to the tower? He will. Level 6 there on Thompson. They want to try and get a kill in return. Don't get a lucky shot proc, and Seb moving into position. They will have his ulti, which they're going to use right now. No Ghost Shroud available, and he is going to drop. They find that kill, and GH also showing up here as well. They're going to drop the boat onto several of them, but Kunkka's already been lifted up into the air. This is a good fight for OG. If they can find a couple more of these kills, try and get the Tidebringer smash, which they will find. But the toss back, Jarek's able to find him on mind control, but the Brewmaster ultimate wears off as well. They're trying to find this kill onto Kunkka. Can they bring him down in time? The blinding light pushback, and Kuro keeps his offlaner alive. That'd be the case. They're instead going to send one mid, and mind control shows up, gets themselves Seb. They know the ulti's still on cooldown. 1 second away. They can't burn him down in time. But Miracle, well, they get it. The turnaround, the Avatos, they just blow up Miracle. He's just dead. And now mind control is going to get lifted in the air. Do they have any other heroes? They're wrapping around with the Pango. Jarek's is here as well. Does still have the no boat available, so they take another kill. Chase forward for Ana. 4 heroes up top right now, and they get him another round of wards, traps, and looks like he is going to drop there. Ana gets the rage, tries to run away. The mech actually keeps him alive. So OG able to keep their carry survivable, and Thompson trying to chase now with the Rolling Thunder working. Matumba Man trying to turn this. They've already caught mind control though, and it looks like he is going to be the one that drops. They lost the Shadow Shaman already, and look at the man. He's there yet again. Jarek's always in position. Ana chasing after this healing ward. Does eventually take it down. Omni Slash traded over to the Treeps. Miracle does nothing with it. Seb is there with his ultimate. OG are doing it with this fight, and they're going to buy back on Jarek's. He wants to get back into this engagement because they know that they potentially have Miracle, although now he gets the spin TP away. The Spectre just get completely out of control having his Radiance. Is this a similar type of thing where Matumba Man? Oh, toss back. Seb, they're all on top of them. And Matumba Man still lives through this. The torrent, it's going to connect. Force Step doesn't pull him up to the high ground, but he still has that run buff. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough as they throw out the Reaper Scythe, trying to kill off Seb. He eventually dies. And Seb still lives through this one, can jump back in with the ultimate if they so desire. So OG, in spite of having this Brewmaster on 200 HP, they're still willing to chase. The disarm is there, jumps forward, gets the ulti off. The torrent's going to connect onto 2 with the Omni Slash there as well, but it's not looking like it's enough. Kuro tries to run away. GH going to drop the wards. OG is just streaming forward, aggressively taking down that Shadow Shaman. 3 are dead with no buyback, and mind control also is going to be chased. They try and kill off that healing ward. Afterwards, Ana takes it underneath the tier 4 towers. OG find themselves another one, and Miracle has gone a bit too far. He is going to finally be able to get the spin away. We're not going to go there, but well, Tiny breaks the smoke. They see him. He's choosing his target. Everybody gets out of the pit. Jarek's Avatos connects onto 3. No tail there as well. And meanwhile, they're going to jump into the pit, interrupt. Ana picks up the Aegis. Mind control wanted it so badly, but can't find it. They do find the ward trap. Now Jarek's going to be fully isolated. The Omni Slash out, but it's not looking like it's enough damage. They have the Reaper Sight trying to kill off Jarek's, but he lives yet again. And Liquid going to be assaulted by the stream of damage coming from OG. They get the silence out on a Miracle. He's going to have to go for the spin TP away, and he will live. They're jumping in if they get an opportunity, and Matumba Man reveals himself. Mind control as well. They're able to find 2 of them. Seb looking for that ultimate, but it was still on cooldown, and now they drop down the Will of the Wisp as well. Ana gonna pop the Enrage, and now they're still able to control this one for the moment, but the Seb ulti is out, and they've also caught Tiny. He's gonna get blown up. They drop the Reaper Scythe onto him. Dead for 100 seconds, no buyback. Has OG finally gone a bit too far? It doesn't look like it. They end up losing to Kunkka as well, and now Thompson rolls through with the Rolling Thunder. They finish off the Radiance on the Necrophos, but Matumba Man is gonna die in the duration of that ultimate. GH trying to shackle to stop him at all, but the silence is there. They find themselves another kill, and Ana, friends with the fountain. Very impressive showing here from OG. This game, I mean, again, you look at it, it was very back and forth up until about that 20-minute mark, and it felt like they just sort of turned the engines on and started to roll at that point from OG. They have caught themselves another here. The Pango is going to die, so a little bit of an overextension. Now they get the X pullback on a Seb. They know that he does not have ultimate, and meanwhile, Ana tries to turn this back around. Mjolnir, Seb, get an Omni Slash. Matumba Man is here as well. They're both going to die. Also, OG has severely overextended. Now GH with the no Hex. He doesn't have anything to control him. Ana's just going to go for the TP out. For the team, just let Ana be the damage. And focus everybody else on survivability. Seb jumps forward, BKB out, chasing down Matumba Man. Where's the answer? Liquid, where's the save? They don't really have it. The Glimmer Cape was there to keep him alive for the moment, but Thompson continues to get his full duration ultimate out, and they're going to Glimmer Cape him just to get out afterwards. Avalanche tossed back in the Necrophos. Can they blow up Matumba Man in time? They don't have a Dispel right now, though. So Matumba Man still lives through it, but all of this damage over time, my goodness. Ana chases forward, and Miracle trying to stop what they can, but this is going to be a dead Kuro. Does not have buyback either, but they're going to buy back onto this Necrophos, try and get him back into the struggle as they find the X, find the ulti. It's going to kill off one. Thompson ends up going down 90 seconds. He does have buyback, and yeah, and that little avalanche toss from Jerex reveals their positioning. Miracle still moving in. Seb goes for the BKB, seeing if they can make some action happen. The long duration silence now onto the Jug. He needs to get the spin off. Is it going to come in time though? He managed to get the Manta to back away afterwards, and now the Omni Slash comes out as well. Reaper Sight kills off Thompson and the toss away. Jerex barely able to lift through. He must have been spamming that as soon as the Jug comes out of his ulti, but they're fighting forward. Liquid takedown too, and maybe going to be able to find more as Seb is trying to run away, but I don't think it's going to happen. They've got eyes on the Earth Panda, find the Hex immediately afterwards, and now the Shackles landing. Jerex trying to jump in and create a little bit of space for Seb to run away, but they X him, they pull him back in, and they find the triple kill for Miracle. It's a butterfly, and it's a Roche.
With the Glimmer Cape, but it was not enough.
And you mentioned the positioning of the Shadow Shaman. I think a big part of the reason for that was just because he got that extra range talent as well. All right, double the X, double the fun. Thompson rolls in, pulls the Kunkka back into him. The jump forward as well. They found Kuro, going to be Glimmer Cape. They get down the vision as well, able to find that Coddle and kill him. And now the Hex, the long duration disable onto Nature's Prophet. He's dead. All it takes is a second, and again, this is the problem. Liquid might be able to take this fight if they're not careful. OG need to back out of here a little bit. Oh, a great ulti coming down from the Coddle. Can they kill off the Nature's Prophet in time? The Pango dropping low with the Guardian Greaves. It's too much. Miracle turns now, trying to find Ana, goes for the Omni Slash. The Reaper Sight there as well, but it's not going to be enough to find the kill. They do take down Jerex. He's just going to live through these fights and do so much of that damage over time. The Blinding Light pushback, but Jerex was able to get the blink away. They know that this Roche is going on. They're going to buy back on Pango. It's really scary fighting into this with Pango available. The DD spawned down bottom this time. You can imagine if that DD was up here, this Roche would be just about dead already. But instead, it's Ana that's here on top of Miracle. They're battling it out. Seeing who's going to get more of the bashes. They drop down the ulti as well, coming from that Shadow Shaman. Seb popping the BKB. Eventually going to go for his ulti. Nobody gets interrupted and sleep, and now they find him. Can they burst him though? It's not going to happen. Thompson jumps through a really good ultimate, but the Omni Slash is going to be there eventually, and now they've got Ana isolated. They find the double kill as well. Now trying to find Thompson, but it looks like they're just going to be able to move in and finish off Roche.
Oof.
Yeah, you can see Thompson already just trying to put this pressure on. I mean, they've got Sheepstick and Bloodthorn right now on that Nature's Prophet as well, and they found one. Okay, the Hex, it's there. Can they burn down the Juggernaut in time? The boat comes out. Is he going to live through it? Just barely. Miracle, Manta gets the heal afterwards. That was so close to tragic for Liquid, and they do have control over mind control right now. Pushes them back down again. The Torrent's gonna connect on it too though, and the Omni Slash comes out. It's dealing so much damage, but it's not quite doing enough. And the Missile Blade to turn it back around. The Lotus Orb is there. They're also keeping Miracle stuck. Where's your Quality Blade, Miracle? He can't heal anybody. He's trying to do his best Arteezy impression as the turnaround comes. Avalanche toss, still living through this one. The Hex comes out a second round. GH can drop down the wards if he so desires, but another round of this Lotus Orb keeps Thompson alive. They couldn't use the Shackles because it would have used it on himself instead, and now the Hex to turn it around again. These Lotus Orbs so impactful, but it's not going to be enough, as it is going to be Nature's Prophet and Pango. And over on the side, they've got their man caught. Jerex at the last second keeps him alive. They do have the Infest, and now the Blink away if he so desires. Just going to go for the Rage TP, but Matumba Man, no Reaper's Scythe. So often you get a huge advantage winning at game number one, and it feels like they sometimes just steamroll for game number two. We'll see if that's the case here. Whoever ends up winning this, Jerex is set up down bottom.
Look at that.
Who can they find?
That speed with Moonshard.
Jump in, Seb, BKB there. He is going to have his ultimate afterwards. Pops it with the Abyssal Blade. They've got him caught. He needs to get it off now. The Reaper Sight comes out. They try and bring him down in time. Is it going to be enough? It is. They buy back immediately on Seb, though. Now you need to get out if you're Liquid, or maybe just go for more. No Tail is also going to die. He has buyback, though, but inside the base, the tier 4s, they could think about turning for it if they wanted to and try and control them. The creeps are in the base mid, and now Seb controlling, starting to take down another. Matumba Man, they're chasing for him, and they're going to be able to find the Hex, find the Bloodthorn. The Blinding Light pushback keeps him alive for the moment, and that might be enough. No, Ana is there and says no. What can they do? Miracle is going to also be under control. Going to go for the spin, TP out. Do they have the bash? No. Back
There
up.
it
They
is.
got him. They got them caught. They take him down. Miracle dead 100 seconds.
They want to force out that buyback on Jug. Brewmaster using split.
They're just going to go for this tower immediately, and they try and take down these creeps. Mind control. Has he taken a talent yet? He decided to go for the ghost ship fleet and just going to use it to clear out these creeps, but cannot stop the eventual death of the tower. The lift up is there on to this Necrophos. They buy back on the Jug. That's going to be the cell to get out of there. Ana ends up eating through the Serpent Wards to make sure he gets out. Jarek's going to go for the walk away. Shadow Blade's there to keep him alive. They take down No Tail. Also, the Pango does, so his is on a 35-second cooldown with a 10-second duration. But able to find that disarm. Buyback status right now. Seb going to move in with his ultimate. Gets the lift up onto Necrophos. He's not playing Dota for a little bit. They find the stun also onto the Jug. Torrent going to connect onto Seb, but Miracle turns, tries to take down these Brewlings. Matuma Man walks forward yet again. They find themselves the stun. Top lane, Ana is pushing out to see if they can maybe get some damage onto the tier 4 towers, but Liquid is here, and they need him to be able to deal the damage against Miracle. He has buyback in 5 seconds, though. So we'll see if they want to try and take a battle. Miracle hitting himself for the moment. Thompson throws out his ability. They have buyback. No, they don't have buyback on Nature's Prophet. They still need 400 gold. But Miracle trying to take down this ultimate. Seb jumps in with the BKB. Is going to have his ultimate, but he gets back yet again. Seb, he can't rely on the BKB, but they drop the ultimate. It's not going to be enough. The sleep is there, and the Reaper Scythe comes down. Dead for 170 seconds, and now OG need to run. Liquid are there. Ana tries to turn and fight. The Avalanche, the toss. It comes out as well, but they drop the wards up on the high ground. Ana going to get Ami Slash. They find the kill. Miracle chases him down. They buy back immediately on both of those heroes. They want to try and take them down, but they don't have the vision of Jarek's to fully control them. And now Miracle, under fire, pops the Manta Cell, just tries to turn and see if he can battle, but Ana is on top of him as well, and he goes for the spin. He can't TP, he can't walk away. He's actually blocked out by the wards, but now he gets through the other side of him, and they're going to be able to take down that Tiny. Jarex needs to buy back as well now. No Tail trying to run away. He is going to escape. There's still creeps in the base. He can think about going for the tier 4s or even just that other set of racks if they want, but the Hex is there onto Ana. He's being controlled as well. No buyback on this guy. If he goes down in the Reaper Sight, it's not quite enough damage. Ana lives, jumps inside Jarex, and Jarex gets him out.
Yes,
Operation Save Ana.
Oh man, sick play by Jarex. He was
and Ana, he finds a regen rune.
Train.
Ana finds a regen rune. He turns it back around. Now they found Miracle. They take him down, the most timely of runes. They get the kill. Jug doesn't have buyback for 2 minutes, but Tumbleman needs to get out of there as well. The Ghost Shroud, the attempt to run away. 10 seconds left on that Reaper site. Can they find that kill? GH is here to try and save his buddy, but he blinks away instead. And Matumba Man going to be controlled, going to be killed off. He does have buyback though. And now Miracle gets his buyback. It came off of cooldown. Thompson, Seb, they walk up high ground, but they found him. GH, this is so key for them. Thompson trying to roll to create a little bit of space, but GH has already popped the BKB, and just when it was looking good, they lose the Brewmaster. 170 seconds.
Yeah, go
and
check
Thompson?
your Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. They have to.
All right. So the DD is there. They can't go for the final Mega Creeps, but it looks like Liquid are just going to call the go for the throne. Ana pops the Rage. They're going to use the Glyph as well, trying to Hex, trying to control, but again, the toss back is not enough, but they were able to actually get GH. That's a pretty good target if they can bring him down in time. The Sprout is going to be there as well. The BKB comes out, and he's got the Shackles, but No Tail finds the kill, and that was also the Tiny dead. He's also gone forever with that Reaper Scythe used, and they need to take down Miracle, but Ana is going to be controlled. He's going to be punched. They get up the Rolling Thunder as well, but it's not enough. He's not hitting onto enough heroes. Ana turns, tries to lifesteal up through this one, but I'm not sure if it's going to be there. The Sprout, it actually keeps Ana separated from Miracle. They turn with the Omni. They take him down. It's the Aegis, but they're going for the throne. They're trying to get any type of control for these heroes that they can. They use the Blissful Blade onto Miracle. Throne at 2,500 HP. Ana just wants to keep him alive. They're sprouting the throne to try and keep it alive there, but with the Force Staff through and the control coming from GH, it's going to be Liquid 1.
Man, what a game. I did not expect to be this close of a game. Liquid, they did it.
Man gonna play on the Ursa.
They can take this fight.
Jarex reveals himself. They find Kuro. They're split up though. That's the problem. Arctic Burn punches come out, and No Tail finds the kill.
I'm not sure if they have enough damage.
At the same time, though, they've also got the mid-tier 1 tower taken, so
hurry up,
they will
there.
eventually find this kill onto Jarex as he's going to snowball over to the creeps, but that's just going to delay the inevitable. Mid lane, there's a battle going on, though. We will see Jarex die up there to the north, but also the Shadow Shaman goes down. They're trying to take down Miracle, but it's not going to happen. Skewer away, mind control, turns to fight, doesn't have duel anymore, but the drums is popped. He's chasing, trying to body block. Let Matumba Man get into position here, but another Fate's Edict, and with the overpower not doing anything, he turns to try and take down No Tail, not level 6, so it's not the most important kill in the world, but they get the Cold Embrace onto mind control. Now the Splinter Blast trying to buy a little bit more time, but it's not going to keep that Legion Commander alive. Thompson turned on now as well. Matumba Man gets that kill. And 15 total kills so far. Kuro trying to back away, has another Splinter Blast. GH has respawned at this point. The snowball pulls Seb in. They're going to drop down the wards onto Ana. Can they find any kills? It's just not enough damage. Another Cold Embrace. And now the Winter's Curse to turn it as they try and kill off this Tusk and keep GH alive. And, well, for the moment, he's going to live. They get the Sunder used by Miracle, the save his buddy. And Ana turned upon again. Can they get the dual act? It's back off cooldown. The slow coming from Ana. They still have duel, but they can't get into range. And Oracle has respawned, so there's no kill potential. And instead, they're going to snowball in aggressively. GH is there. Now they've got the duel. What have you done? Jarek's trying to pull him in to take this fight. Is it going to be enough, though? Mind control almost ends up going down, but another Cold Embrace saves his life, but they kill him off with the shards afterwards. Now the shackle's not going to be enough. Matumba Man tries to take down Ana, but OG is kiting them so beautifully. And Kuro trying to make something happen against No Tail, but they're going to find him as well. GH, and oh god, he falls apart. Everybody dies, and OG did it beautifully. They see Matumba here, but they're on top of a shrine. It's real deadly. Seb takes the last couple creeps. They jump forward, think about the RP, don't decide to go for it. Drop down the wards, even time to get out now. They're going to be able to walk away with that haste, but the Winter's Curse used on the Pango in the duration of his ultimate. Seb gets pulled in, wanted to try and hit him, it looked like, for a second there, but GH is going to explode. They also find another RP used. Kuro goes down. And with RP used, it feels like they're still comfortable taking this chase. Okay, Thompson is here as well. They're rolling. This is the OG way. Dive fountain, dive base, do whatever the hell you want. But against the bear, you got to be careful. He gets the silence, not the disarm, but they still get the kill. And now OG are going to need to go for something else instead. They spot out Miracle. Okay, found him. DD is there as well. Miracle will have Sunder available for this. He turns it back around now, but they have the mechanism for Ana to keep him down low, and they get the kill. It happens too quickly. Kuro on the other side goes down to Jarex. Thompson is there as well. He's going to go for the rollout and try and take this fight. Eliminated, completely gone. You know, Deso on PA, Vlad's, this all matters. And they're going to throw out the overwhelming odds. Matumba Man wants to jump in, seeing if he can steal this one away. He first focuses on No Tail, but is it too early? They're still trying to take this one down. On taking it, Maestro jumps in, the roach, the bash, it comes out, but they have the Winter's Curse. They're able to interrupt. They steal away the Aegis. Mind control is looking terrible, but now the turnaround and Seb's RP came too late. They're shackling Jarex. OG fall apart, and there's your dual damage, baby. A gift after stealing the Aegis. Jarex runs into mind control. Walrus punch down to about half HP.
He has
what else
Aegis.
do they have in the tank, though? They're willing to take this fight and die with it. Ana, where's he at? He's a little bit further away, and they don't have duel anymore, so they're comfortable taking this fight. They drop down the wards, though. Ana, BKB already out. They use the RP, trying to blow him up, and they do take down one. That's GH dead. No buyback on any of these heroes, but they are coming back in just a second with mind control. Ana has the blink strike away, and they're going to try and chase him down instead of going for Seb. Jarex, is he going to be able to come in and help out his buddy? The blink strike away again, and then the shards block off. So OG able to escape for the moment. Now they have the heals coming in from the Oracle also. Jarex might have gone a bit too far. He doesn't have any more ways to save himself, but they're still isolating and keeping him away on the other side. But mind control now, maybe a bit too ambitious with the jump forward, is going to lose his life because of it. Now the Winter's Curse to try and turn it. They're not killing off PA with this, though. And the chase forward, OG, the blink strike forward on it. Does he get vision with the dagger, trying to find it? They throw it out, able to catch, able to kill, and OG strike back. The ping comes. Thompson feels like he knows where they're at, and Miracle is going to come in from the other side. They're able to jump out, get the silence. Actually, the RP connects onto two of them as well. Can they kill him off in time, though? The Winter's Curse to turn it back around and try and kill off Seb. The Guardian Greaves keep him alive long enough, though. Now the Yule Scepter lift up. Can they blow them up? Yes, indeed. Kuro is dead. Miracle is here, but he's pretty much all alone at this point. With the Shrine, it might be enough. They try and take him down. The duel onto Ana. They're controlling him. They kill him off. Ana was not able to hit into Miracle, and Miracle showed up at the perfect time, still holding on to that Sunder, as well as Thompson needs to get the hell out of here. And mind control chase choices. Mind control kills. Gonna probably lead the charge there. Seb is gonna need to skewer out of here in just a second. Miracle spots him. And Ana, that's a good jump to get it right at the start. The Yule Scepter lift up the snowball save as well. But now the turnaround with the Winter's Curse, but it means no damage is there either. Do they have anything to follow this up? Thompson trying to create a little bit of chaos, but it's all too much coming from Miracle. He doesn't have a BKB. Jarek still trying to control him during this, but they've already lost 2 on the side of Liquid. Can the rest of them get out of here? Ana lived through all of that, but now Miracle's on top of him, and Thompson there as well. Gets the blink strike away, trying to live. No Tail doing what he can. They turn on to Matumba Man, and he is going to eventually fall, it looks like, the Thompson, but still Miracle lives through all of this. Is it going to be enough? He does have that Aegis still. Can they take him down a second time? I think the answer is yes, as it looks like he is fully isolated, fully controlled, and a triple kill for Thompson. He did so much in that fight. Is there any way that they really try and go for it? They're going for the tier 4 towers. OG win that fight, and 30 seconds without a Terrorblade. They know that the Legion Commander didn't have buyback either.
They have Deso and Corruption Talent, minus 11 armor on the buildings.
Are they actually going to be able to do this? G8, they're trying to control. They need to slow down however they possibly can, but Ana still hangs on to that BKB. They turn now onto Matumba Man trying to kill off this bear, and they are going to be able to find GH as well. He goes for the Enrage, the Winter's Curse, anything to stall. They need more time to make sure that the rest of the heroes survive, but the Agent is going down in the midst of the duel. OG end the game.
Man, what a decision making from OG.
Game number 3 all comes down to this. It's a Thompson Tiny. Yeah, the Orb of Venom going to be frustrating to play against for sure.
Let's see the body blocks on bottom lane. GH.
Oh, what you doing, buddy? Where are you going, Mr. Doom? That model is too big. Yeah, and he can kind of bully back here, but I think the Doom has enough armor. Oh god, Ana not level 6 yet. No Sunder for him. And Mind Control is just going to run him down. Jarek's not able to throw out that stun to create the separation they need to try and juke this out. Does have a TP scroll.
Yeah, he could have just TP'd right away, but this is also fine. Just buying time. And this Vengeful Spirit is not having a game. There's a wraparound coming, a Baton, plus a Tiny.
Oh, they can't get in there to help quick enough. So Liquid might lose a couple here, it looks like. Kuro is going to possibly go down. Tree Toss, that should finish it. But Mind Control, does he get out of here? Tail trading hits as well, taking a lot of damage from that Ion Shell. Level 4, but the toss comes out from Thompson and needs another punch here from the Mistcoil. It's not quite going to be there, it looks like. Although Mind Control, No Tail spots him, gets the kill. No Tail gets the solo kill.
Doom on Ursa. There's a TP rotation coming. Oracle.
And they kill him off in time. Oracle's moving into position, wants to find the save and going whatever healing he possibly can, but the deny will not come, and Jarex instead shows up to trying to punch into Kuro. Not going to happen. Seb throws out the Infernal Blade. The swap back onto Mind Control. They will have another one if they want to try and catch it, but GH is here as well, and now they need to back out. Jarex looks like his life is forfeit as they go for the surge forward, find the root, swap away again, but it's just to buy some more space as Jarex eventually dies.
He recovered.
Yeah. Matumba Man again, a very fast bear, chases down No Tail. Ana shows up, immediately impaled the Avalanche to try and turn this one. They have the Doom down onto 1. Is it going to be enough though? Can they find this kill? Darkseer slowly being taken down here. Ana, not enough mana, has already used Sunder 1 time. And Matumba Man going to be caught for a moment by Seb. They try and take down GH as well. Spike Carapace to turn it. The punch is coming through. Matumba Man still being isolated. Thompson and Seb doing a lot in this fight. They find the hoof stomp afterwards, but Matumba Man just able to walk away. They've already taken down the Nyx, but can they find any more? Thompson tosses away Matumba Man, trying to survive through this, and they're walking forward with Seb, seeing if they can find that Mind Control kill. The push back in with the vacuum, looking pretty decent. One more punch, and they burn through the Aegis. They take down Miracle. 5 have died from Liquid and OG, looking like they're going to be in a position to take this kill on Matumba Man too.
And they even did it without any buybacks. Good Doom on that Darkseer. He kept them alive a little bit longer after with the Guardian Greaves. Matumba Man hit it.
The turnaround, they decide to take down the Venge first, and apparently that's enough for them. Seb now needs to run. No Tail ulti already popped. Ana trying to get out of here as well, but he's separated from the herd. Matumba Man has his eyes set on him. Regen immediately broken through. No Tail is there as well. Wants to help if at all possible. Has the Aphotic Shield in a second. Ana needs to run. 5 seconds for Sunder, but doesn't have the mana for it afterwards. Can he possibly go for a tread switch? He's 3 mana away. Looking for the turnaround Sunder. He gets it off. Matumba Man, though, is still going to be able to find that kill. Can they take one more in turn? The Spike Carapace, the Tree Toss. It's not quite enough. Cool. The mind control comes in. So they're going to be able to steal this away. Although Liquid feeling a little bit trepidatious. Miracle on the low ground. The Jin initiation could come in a second. They impale the vacuum wall. It connects onto all of them. But the turnaround, the Avalanche, they can find this, but not with the Meteor Hammer. Matumba Man chasing. They've already killed off 2. The Terrorblade dead. Triple kill from Matumba Man. Beautifully played by Liquid as they ran down and found that impale. Vision wins games.
Man, that was sick. They went for Morphling Illusion. Actually, Terrorblade Illusion, because he morphed into TB. Smoke was still running, but they revealed themselves. And that was a double damage Ursa. Also sick play from Darkseer and Nyx Assassin. You can see the synergy between these two players. So it's Cheese and Aegis, 26 minute mark.
They realize he's in the area, breaking the Blink Dagger. Other heroes are showing up, but the Avalanche toss ends up popping the Cheese, starting to try and fight another vacuum. No follow-up yet, though. Wall is still on cooldown. 18 seconds. Swap away, keeping them fine. Miracle starting to get jumped on here as well, and GH is moving into position for the biggest impale of his life. He hits onto all of them. Thompson trying to interrupt this. They get the Sunder off, but it was onto Seb, it looked like there. So Ana, nowhere to go. GH made the play, and that's going to be more than enough for them as they chase down and kill off Seb. But you can see that as soon as they move out, Liquid sort of conform and back out themselves. Mind control. Okay, they found one. This is a decent Doom target. If they can find the kill, they can only TP to the Shrine team, Liquid, to try and get a little bit of reinforcements in there. And they're sending in the Nyx Assassin as well as the Ursa, seeing if they can kill it off. But it is going to be a dead Darkseer. Now the turnaround. Seb, he ends up popping the BKB. Good reaction. No Tail still living through this one. The disarm is there, though, on to Terrorblade. And he doesn't have his BKB off yet. He didn't end up popping it. He's taking so much damage. Ana just dies in the duration of his BKB. He was controlled the entire time. And OG are going to be ripped asunder. Without a Sunder, got Matumba Man in your face, Miracle in your base. They are going to just take down this tier 3 tower, and OG are going to have to play from even further behind. And we'll see if they try and defend against this tier 3 tower pressure that's coming from Liquid. Toss back underneath the tier 4 onto GH, but still controlling Thompson. Needs to be out of there. Seb, the impale comes out with the vacuum and catches onto 3 yet again. And now trying to walk into this is Ana, but he's not doing nearly enough. Seb is just going to get eviscerated as well as they take him down. Buyback comes 2 at a time. Is Miracle going to be controlled, but can they kill him off in time? It doesn't look like it. Ana, no metamorphosis, still for 50 seconds. And he still has the Sunder available, but everybody from Liquid is coming over here. A good amount of damage without reflection, actually turning on to the Miracle.
It's beautiful to watch.
Gorgeous Dota. OG are obviously going to stick it out. They're going to walk forward for that one, break the Lincoln Sphere, but no follow-up afterwards. Now
One
the swap back, find GH. They're going to send everybody in, surged up, the vacuum, the impale. Meanwhile, the Meteor Hammer drops down onto all of them. Can they do anything at all? They have the Doom down, a good bit of damage, though, turned around upon them as No Tail is going to fall. Ana is going to fall, and this game is well and truly over. Liquid are going to Disneyland, and OG are going to have to battle it out.